Scrolling through Netflix, right? I'm looking for a new movie to watch, and I come across Rattlesnake. You know, I'm scared. I'm very scared of snakes, so that kind of had me like, oh, okay, let's see what this is about. I read the synopsis, sounds very interesting. Press play, and I just finished watching the movie, and now I'm here to let you all know if Rattlesnake is actually something worth streaming on Netflix this weekend. So let's get into it. A single mother's daughter is bitten by a rattlesnake. A mysterious woman saves the child, and the young mother learns she must kill a stranger in exchange for a saved life. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and definitely make sure you hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos, and leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought of Rattlesnake, and if you share the same thoughts that I'm going to share with you all here, so definitely comment below. So let's just get right into it. Again, I saw the synopsis, really nothing to watch on Netflix, and I thought, you know, the title sounds interesting. I'm not a fan of snakes, but I'll watch a movie with snakes. Like, you know, they're pretty creepy creatures. Kind of creep me out. And then I read the synopsis. It sounded very interesting. You know, a life for a life type of situation. And then, you know, within the first 10 minutes, I started off with the positives. I was very locked in. I'm like, okay. You know, the snake bites her, and I jump because, again, I'm terrified of snakes. And then you get the premise. She's in the hospital, and then you get this kind of, you know, she's owed a debt to this mysterious woman who's just randomly has a house in the desert. And then, you know, the story kind of, I'm like, okay. And, you know, so let me find some other positives. The actress in the movie, I like her. I've seen her in other things like Alien Covenant and many other films. She did the best as she could with the film. I thought that the film looked nice. You know, it was in a desert. Yeah, and the desert scenes looked pretty nice. And the score of the film kind of reminded me of Nightmare on Elm Street at times, very creepy vibes. And then you get this kind of supernatural element to the film that, you know, had some nice flair to it, something different. And that's where my positives kind of end. This was like trying to boil water on a stove that's broken, because it's a pan, you know. So this is a movie. It looks good, has actors, has director, has someone that writes it. And you pour the water in there, and just nothing becomes of it. This has no payoff. You meet some other characters, and she's in this situation. She's trying to find someone to kill. And you know, we're watching that. And there's some suspenseful moments at times. But there's no payoff. There's literally no payoff. This film, luckily, is only an hour and 25 minutes. If you don't include the credits, it's like an hour and 19. But this movie, not that it didn't make sense. It's a very straightforward story, very little dialogue, not a lot of actors involved. It's just not a very entertaining or pleasing film. This has there's no deeper meaning, like, oh, a mother must save her daughter and a life for. There's no like underline of like someone struggling with alcohol, you know, being an alcoholic or drugs. It's a very straightforward film, and I don't mean to say this and undermine this term that I'm going to use here. It was like a student film, like a short film. I looked up the director, and I'm like, oh, okay. This is the same director that directed 1922, another Netflix film. It's a Stephen King adaptation that I did not like at all because it was very slow, very boring, and had no payoff. And this director has it's 2 for 2 for me, of very boring films with no payoff. So I'm not going to keep diving into this film, because this is a film that's really not. As you know, when you watch my review, I try to stay as positive as possible, because again, these people work hard on these films. It looked good. The acting was fine. It just was not a good movie in the sense of, I don't know why they made it, honestly, because it had no point in this film. So with that being said, I'm going to give this just for the sake of me being nice, and again, it looked good, and it was a nice score. It had some mysterious elements that kept my attention for some parts, but I was on my phone for the other parts. I'll give it a 2 out of 5. I don't recommend you, let me watch this on Netflix. There's other stuff on Netflix. Like I reviewed Daybreak that you guys can watch on my channel now. Check that show out. I watched, you know, Dolomite is his name, with Eddie Murphy. I love that movie. Check that out. There's some movies at the theaters. Check that out before you give Rattlesnake a chance. But if you have nothing else to do and you want to see a mysterious mystery crime drama that has no payoff, well, this might be the film for you. So thank you for watching this review. If you want to see more reviews like it, give this video a thumbs up, share this review, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our content. Follow us on all of our social media accounts, and also, like I said up top, leave your comments below what you thought of this movie. So that's my review. I'm going to check out some other films. Hopefully I can find something else to watch before I can give you guys another review this weekend. But thank you for watching this review, and we'll see you in the next video.